pickup tube and weighted pickup screen.
Your Dosatron unit will come with a 6-foot section of tubing and a weighted pickup screen in the box. If a longer section of tubing is needed, you can purchase it through Dilution Solutions. The installation process of the pickup screen and tubing is slightly different between the MZ3000 and the MZ2. First, we'll start with the MZ2. Remove the locking nut on the bottom of the stem, remove the red rubber cap from the bottom of the stem and discard. Insert the tubing through the bottom of the nut and push the tubing onto the bottom of the stem. Make sure that the tubing is fully seated on the cone-shaped nipple on the bottom of the stem. Failure to fully seat the tubing could result in nutrient pickup issues. Slide the locking nut up the tubing and thread onto the stem. On the other side of the length of the tubing, install the weighted pickup screen. Simply slide the tubing over the barbed nipple and the pickup tube is now ready for use. The MZ3000 has a couple extra parts, but this process is still very simple. Insert the tubing through the bottom of the nut and then slide the cone-shaped fitting onto the hose with the narrow cone-shaped side toward the end of the hose. We will want to have the hose sticking out past the end of the cone-shaped fitting by about 1/4 inch. Now hold the cone fitting up to the bottom of the stem and tighten the locking nut. On the other side of the length of tubing, install the weighted pickup screen. Insert the tubing through the bottom of the nut and then slide the cone-shaped fitting onto the hose with the narrow cone-shaped side toward the end of the hose. Again, we will want to have the hose sticking out past the end of the cone by about 1/4 inch. Now push the hose onto the nipple of the weighted pickup screen and tighten the locking nut. The pickup tube is now ready for use. When threading locking nuts onto the stem and weighted pickup screen, make sure to properly align the threads and not to cross-thread any of the plastic threads.